This is YSM Sports Media. Want to thank you for all your love and support. Really appreciate it. We wouldn't be able to do this without you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now and click the notification button for all future content.
Recently, it's been said that Terrence Crawford versus Manny Pacquiao fell through.
Yeah.
Fell through.
Okay.
It's a two-part question. Why can't Bud get the big fights, and who should he fight next?
Because it's not Bud's decision, it's the promoters. And you got Bob Arum arguing with, I guess, in that case, PBC or Showtime or whoever, I don't know, who doing Manny business, whoever doing Manny business. And they don't like the numbers. You gotta remember, Bob Arum been doing this shit since, I think, the 50s, 40s, 50s.
It was the 60s for Ali.
Yeah.
No, he was a lawyer. He was a lawyer before then.
All right, let's just say the 60s. He used to having his way. So, you're not about to tell a man who used to having his way and used to getting what he wants, he only gonna take 30% or a quarter. He's not trying to hear that. And then he gotta pay his fighter out of that quarter. He ain't trying to do it. He want 80%. Shit like that. And it's because he got the money to cover. So in a fight like that, he want the rights. Because the revenue is going to be crazy.
Who should Bud fight next?
I mean, I would like to see him in Spence. I would like to see him in Porter. I would like to see him in Thurman. I would like to see him in Danny. I would like to see him in Boots, of course. I like to see him in Rashidi Ellis. I like to see him in Ugas. I mean, there's fights out there.
Speaking of the three young guys, right?
Yeah.
Vergil, Ortiz, Boots, Rashidi Ellis.
Yeah.
Should guys be talking about fighting them now?
No, because the older guys, the bigger dogs, not going to talk about fighting them because they're not making no money fighting them. And the reason they're not making no money fighting them is because the general public don't really know those guys too much. The biggest name out of those three is Vergil Ortiz, and that's because of the fan base. Boots is number 2, Rashidi is number 3. But all three are dangerous. So it's like super big risk, very low reward. There is a reward, but it's not. If somebody beat one of those guys right now, it's like you beat a young guy that's coming up. You didn't beat a champion. You didn't beat a veteran champion. You didn't beat an ex-champion. You beat a young guy. That's why nobody want to fight them right now. Because the win is just a win. But if you beat one of them after they get a title, you beat a world champion who's younger than you. Looks great on your resume.
All right, so as a fan, because that's what you were before you ever started boxing and training fighters.
I guess I never really was a fan.
You never was a fan?
Nah, I always been a fighter. I always been in.
Okay.
So.
But you watch, you watch and study boxing.
Yeah.
So just strictly fan.
Yeah.
Give me one guy you want to see him and Terrence Crawford next.
Next, I would love to see. I mean, it got to be Spence. That's the one they already stirred up. That's the fight that was already stirred up for the last few years. That's the one people thought was going to happen by this time. You know what I mean? That's a major fight. Why not? If I could see that fight, that'd be the fight I want to see.
Who wins that fight?
I like Bud 8-4.
And a competitive 8-4?
Competitive 8-4 for sure. But it's just I got him still in rounds, doing little sneaky little shit here and there. Because Spence got elements to his game, but Spence ultimately is in there trying to knock you out. Bud is too, but Bud got so many different levels to his shit. I mean, so many different angles and ways he gonna fight you. I like it. I like the fight though.
Okay, thanks, Jay. I appreciate it.